your general thoughts?
Playing in the regional never gets old. Winning your conference, getting an opportunity to go up against some of the best teams in the nation, at this time of year, every year, never gets old. And it's one of our goals starting out in August every single year is to play our best ball in late April, early May. And I tell the girls all the time, we're built for May. And, we're excited to be here, go up, have a challenge to go up against the Cowgirls and Wichita State and Nebraska, and we're looking forward to it.
Now, it's one thing to look at like season results and stats and all those types of things, but one thing that gets lost when you look at the numbers is kind of the personality and the soul of a team, right? Maybe, Courtney, if we start with you, like, what is that about this team that makes it special?
We're very gritty. I mean, it's a funny thing for our school because our school, motto is grit. And that's just something that you see with our team a lot is you're going to give everything that you have when you're between the lines. It doesn't matter what's going on at home, in the classroom, anything like that. As soon as we get on the field, it's that grit, it's that team, and it's putting everything that you've got for that day into a game, into a practice, into whatever it is.
Madison, has there been anything that really kind of encapsulated that during the course of the season that really kind of empowered that feeling and that thought?
I think it's just us supporting one another. And knowing that on the field or off the field, we're there for each other no matter what is something that's very powerful for our team that any one of us can call at any time of the day and be like, hey, I need you or I need to talk. And that person would drop anything and be able to do that. And that's something that a team needs to be able to go far in anything that they do. So having that kind of camaraderie is amazing. That has helped us so much.
Carly, what have been maybe some things that have defined this team on the field?
I just kind of like what they've been saying. We gel really well, and it's kind of interesting because it's a brand new team almost. We have almost 9 new girls or so, and it's just on the field we're very I know what my center fielder's going to do, me being a shortstop, and I know what my third baseman's going to do. We have that kind of connection, and we kind of got that pretty early on. And me, this being my 5th year, is kind of not surprised, but that's really hard to do. Just kind of gel immediately, and I feel like we did that really well.
Now, there's 3 other teams here, but you only play one tomorrow, right? So we'll just kind of focus on the one. Coach, what do you know about Oklahoma State, and what are you expecting from the Cowgirls tomorrow?
It'd be a great challenge. They're a 6 seed for a reason. They got great pitching. Maxwell and Kilfoyle are they're 2 excellent pitchers. Do 2 different things, so it's a challenge, either one that jumps up there. Challenge for us to be able to get in there and put some pressure on their defense from an offensive standpoint, make consistent contact with them. And, from a hitting standpoint, they're a well-rounded team. They have great power throughout their lineup, especially right in the middle, and they have speed, from the top to the bottom. So we have to play, our best game. We got to have great pitching in the circle. We got, be able to execute on defense, and we're going to have to every single year we go up against teams like this, we play better and better and better. We execute and get on base. We just don't get the timely hit every once in a while. And this is the time of year where we got to have people to step up and get that timely hit to score some runs for us to be able to to compete and have a chance at upsetting the Oklahoma State.
Zach, is there anything you wanted to consider that we covered?
For the 2 of you, you're the only 2 who have done this 4 times, What's it like, I guess, every year of your career doing it, and what will this final time mean to you guys?
As Coach said, we've grown every single year, and it's gotten more of a, not expectation, but a lot easier. It's still nerve-wracking. It's still all those different things because nothing against our conference. We face great competition, but going up against some of the biggest teams in the nation. Freshman year we went up against Oklahoma, coming from this tiny little town that nobody really knew much about us. The only thing they knew about it was basketball, and that's still how most of us have to describe what our school is the 16 seed that beat Virginia, that's where we go. But it just gets a little bit easier to and just remember that it's a game, and you're still doing the same thing, even if it's against bigger competition, even if it's against being on TV, it's still just a game at the end of the day. And the more you're here, the better and easier it gets.
Yeah, pretty much what she said. It's an amazing feeling. Just be able to be one of the few people with us 4 right here, really, that kind of did it.
Got it going.
And it's just, like you said, every year it just gets that much more fun, and it's just, I don't know, it's a good feeling, especially to go out, for me personally, to finish it, here and with this group of girls, it's a very, heartwarming feeling for me, for sure. Hopefully, actually not finish it here. Let me actually not. Well, I just realized what I said. I don't want to finish it here. I meant, continue on here. Sorry.
In that case, hate to let you guys go without at least just asking you, is there anything that you feel like that we didn't cover that's an important thing that you would want people to know about your team or any teammates who aren't in here, or just something about, UMBC?
I think just if I could just do a personal message of people in general, just to make sure that you go and take care of your mental health and make sure that you are somebody that can be able to go and seek help. It's not weakness to be able to go and seek help. It's something that can actually make you stronger. To go and get health appointments, to go and be able to take care of yourself is something that is the strongest thing that you can ever do, and make sure that you keep doing it, because it's something that's not talked about enough in this sport, that your mental health is something that's so important, especially with people around you too. It doesn't matter if you're a ball player, if you're not. It's everyone that needs to be able to take care of it, and if you don't, it's a lot of times crumbles people, and being able to have support around you is something that's absolutely amazing and can uplift you if you go and seek that help. So just be able to go and ask for help.
So I absolutely want to be respectful of your time. I know that there's more going on to the course of the day, but you chose that. You're wearing the ribbon on your visor.
Most of us have
Oh, okay. So I was about to say, I feel like there's like a story, and again, I want to be respectful of your time. If you guys want to go, you don't want to share it, like that's okay.
They went to go get lunch, so we're.
Oh, okay. I just feel like there's something to be unpacked a little bit here. Is there something that is special about this group, this team, that ties into that, or you and your personal story, or?
Well, last year we went through a lot when Lauren Burnett went and took her life, and that was something that impacted our team so much, and it was something that hit way too close to home, to the point where we all had a decision the next day of we needed to practice off because it hit way too close to home. After that, we made it a prominent thing on our team to be able to take mental health days, and it's something that our team sticks to a T. If one of them was to call me and tell me, hey, I'm not doing well, we will be the ones that tell them, go. We'll tell coaches, and coaches understand. And that's something that's so important in this game, because you never know what someone's going through. You never know. They might have a smile on their face, but deep down something might be really, really hard. And I went through that a lot this past year after losing my dad in August. It was something that I struggled with so much of, do I want to come back because I don't know if I'm going to be the same person again? And having the support of everyone, it was immaculate to be able to come back and to feel have such a home and a family somewhere else that they can take my mind away from it for about 2 hours, 2-3 hours a day, that I can just go and play the sport that I loved, and knew that if I needed help, I could go to any one of them and be like, I need to just go talk, or I just need to cry. I just need to go and do something so that I can feel a little bit better, and they would drop everything and do it for me. So I know that's, for me, that's a big thing, and that's why I keep this on at all times, because it's so important and something that needs to be talked about more.
And not just Lauren Burnett, but we also had Robert Martin. He was a lacrosse player that was in our conference, actually also committed suicide last year.
There's too many names.
There's too many, but
It's
that one
insane.
was a big thing for our conference as well, because he was a fifth year, and I mean, I know a lot of people personally from Binghamton that knew him, and just it's not talked about enough, and you never know what's going to happen the next day, because Lauren came home from practice, was totally fine. Her roommates left her, and then that's what happened. And none of them saw it coming. So it's just checking on everybody and knowing that, hey, when I see a teammate call, you got to answer, because you don't know what's going on, and it's just being there when all of those things happen.
100%. Yeah.
That's beautiful, right? Like, there's nothing else that's going to be more impactful than that, right? You guys have this platform, you have a chance to be able to say these types of things, and cameras rolling, all that kind of stuff, and so thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
And is there anything else, or good?
Okay,
Roll dogs.